Hello and welcome to my channel. This episode is brought to you by Mr. Mean, who over the last couple of weeks I've had several people donate lots of tanks into my premium garage that I would never have been able to afford on my own. So right now we have Wallace Chapin, the Godfather, who has given me 3 tanks, including the 1357 Girlfriend, the IS-6, and also the T-54 prototype. First prototype, which is an amazing premium tank, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm loving mine. The more I play it, the more I like it, and the better it gets. And then Mr. Mean, or we have Mitsutayu, who has donated a CDC. We'll be making a couple videos with that very shortly. And then I wanted to get these out, though, because obviously the Berlin Quartet is only available for a week. If you're watching this past, I believe it's this... what's the date today? I don't know. Anyway, you'll know if it's on sale. Check the website. But next Friday, these are not going to be available anymore. So you got a week to buy them. It's Saturday right now, so look at the date on this video and then count a week from that, and you're out of luck. So, yeah. So this is the Cromwell B. I feel like, you know, this is an is it worth it? And I probably shouldn't put all my cards out on the table when I first start the video, but yes, yes. It is worth it. I've played 3 games in this tank. I've been in the top 3 scorers on all 3 games. I haven't won all 3, but actually I've lost 2 of the 3. But I've had more fun playing this tank than any other tank that I've played in a long time. The CDC comes close because it's fast, but it's big. This guy is so little, and he's so fast. So there's one of the battles, and I don't think I'm going to show you that one, but maybe we'll see. I was actually running, and I outpaced a T-71. I actually passed him. We were running side by side. And now I am using the 100% octane fuel, so not using the $20,000 one, but I'm using the $5,000 increased fuel capacity. So that does help the tank run a little bit faster. It does increase your chance of fire, but whatever, it's worth it on this tank. So a little bit about the Berlin Quartet. All of the tanks come with Brothers in Arms, whether you buy them individually or you buy all 4 of them in the pack. So the Brothers in Arms perk, and I'm going to go over this again for those of you who haven't been watching the other videos, it's basically a 0 cost perk. In other words, the perks that I have on them now, the snapshot, the resistance, the ground resistance, the radio enhancement, the safe stowage, those help this tank, or those are going to cost you nothing. Basically, I've run 3 battles, and I'm already at 40 to 50%, as you can see there. And what that means is that they are really the first perk on the tank. They don't consider the Brothers in Arms a perk, cost-wise. So I'm getting 2 perks for the price of 1. So I got a 2-perk crew, but it only took me 1 perk worth of work to get that second perk. That's really cool. So you get Brothers in Arms for free, basically. It doesn't. Now the downside is you cannot retrain that Brothers in Arms. So if you want to change Brothers in Arms, sorry, it's not part of the perks that you can change. You have Brothers in Arms, that's that. So be careful when deciding what to do with the crew. Personally, I would just keep the crew in and use these as money makers and fun. And really, this is the big thing. These are fun tanks, and that's the whole point. You're going to make money with them. You're going to have fun with them. This tank actually exceeds the Cromwell a little bit in specs. Now, I don't have a Cromwell in the garage to show you face-to-face, but I've heard that the Traverse, which is 50 on this, is actually better than the Traverse that's on the original Cromwell. So it surpasses it a little bit there. It's got the same everything else. And once again, this is something that's going to tick off some people in the community because the premium tanks are not supposed to be better than tanks on their tier. But these aren't necessarily premium tanks in the way that we think of premium tanks. They're special edition tanks that are only available for a week. Maybe they'll be available again next week or next year at the same time. I don't know. But for whatever reason, they've released them for a week. I'm sure people are, you know, out there screaming money grab. I'm okay with that because it's a company. They have to make money. I want them to stay in business because I have fun playing the game. Don't you? So you have to spend money and you have to make money. You have to make money to stay in business. Well, this is one of the ways they do it. So this is a great tank, and it's a lot of fun. And I am just so excited. Mr. Mean's coming in saying something. Hey, Mr. Mean, I'll talk to you in a sec here. This is, it's been definitely worthwhile. And if you're going to look at, you know, hey, which tank do I want? you know, do I get the Rudy? Do I get the IS-2? Do I get the SU? They're all good tanks. The ISU is great. They're all good tanks. I think out of all of them, though, this is the best one. If you can only have one, this is definitely the one that's my go-to. I've had so much fun with this tank already. So, but it depends on your playstyle. If you like slow and heavy, well, maybe the IS-2 is better for you. If you like the kind of mid-range medium, well, then the T-30-45. If you like tank destroyers, they got something for everybody. This is kind of the Scout because, you know, the Cromwell is sort of a Scout tank. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you two battles. I'm not going to really do a spec comparison on this one because, once again, I don't have the regular Cromwell to compare it. But I will say this. This tank is fast and it's fun. And that, to me, is all that really counts. All right, I'll be back. Battle in progress. I have no idea what happens in this battle, but I must have picked it as a good one. Like I said, I've only got 3, but you can see here just how fast this thing is. I'm just pulling out ahead of everybody. I don't have a lot of fast tanks coming my way, but it looks great too. I mean, look at this is a high detailed model. I don't think the regular Cromwell has this detailed of a model yet, but maybe it does. I could be wrong about that. I don't have one yet, so I'm almost there. But this tank is just incredible, and definitely the 100% octane helps. I think with this tank, because you have no armor, that's probably a better priority necessarily than the fire extinguisher. Though I'm sure if you catch on fire, you're going to wish you had it. But I think you need to be able to fix your tracks and crew members. I don't know. It's all a priority thing. It's all a balancing act, right? So right now I'm trying to play the Scout, see if I can get anybody spotted. And if I remember right, this is my first battle in this tank. So I don't think I played it well, but I stayed alive, I think, and it was, you'll see. So already you can see the traverse is just out of this world. It doesn't slow down at all. The tank just handles beautifully. Looking out to see what's over here. Nothing so far. Uh-oh. Most of our team went south, which that's rare. Usually you have like kind of a balance, but we got KV-220 over here, but he's busy, so I'm going to try to sneak in and see if I can get behind this Churchill group, because they're going to be tasty. I am the top tier tank, so that does help. Once again, this does not get preferential matchmaking. It's just like the normal Cromwell. You will see tier 8 with this tank, and that's okay, because it's okay on tier 8. It's not great, but it's okay. But I will say it's a pretty, at least from what I've experienced so far, it's a pretty reasonable, ouch, mix of, oh, G2 got me. Oh, he missed. Yeah, he got a hit there. It's a pretty reasonable mix of battles. It's not like all tier 8s or all tier 6s. You kind of get all over the place. And I'm thinking right now, I'm like, well, this is pretty much it. I'm hoping the tank is fast enough to, ouch, get out of here. Thankfully, that PZ, I don't know if he's firing HE, but our team is kind of getting ripped apart. But they're also doing a pretty good job in the south, so I'm just trying to get out of here. Hoping I can get held down. And he fires at me. And the Churchill 3, of course, has that insane rate of fire, so you got to really, really watch. He can outgun me. I do more damage than he does, but he's doubling my rate of fire, so it's kind of like hard to. Now he's shooting at the Yag Tiger. I'm looking to see if I can. Where did that go? That'll work. Nice damage though. This gun is it's the first experience I think with this gun, and I'm liking it. It's not bad. Not bad. These guys are moving up. Gonna try to help out.
Critical hit.
And I'm trying to find that hit box.
We didn't even scratch them.
And I got to get down. This guy's looking that way.
Penetration. Enemy is
The
hit.
poor Churchill. It's so vulnerable. It's a good tank, but it's been power creep to heck, man. I don't know. It's not what it used to be. Oh, he tagged me. And I'm thinking, what is this guy doing up here? Look at all these guys. We got a lot of guys in the city. I'm thinking, man, oh, there's that Panzer IV that kept shooting me. Popped him like a bubble. Boop. All right, KV-220. He's still busy. Thinking, well, maybe, oh, AMX, I'm going to go after this artillery, but it's too late. So I'm like, well. But that's not this tank. You can really range around and you know, get to different spots and be where you're needed. Rats. Rats, rats, rats. But it's over. These guys are done. History. Histoire. Bonjour, monsieur. Uh-oh. How did he get turned around so fast? I'm like, oh, he hit the building. He's got to be pretty PO'd at this point. This guy misses too. He hit the ground. Love it. Love this tank. Love it. All right. First battle in the tank. Yeah, not a huge profit, but for a Tier 6 premium, that's not bad. I'll tell you what. Which would you rather be in? Would you rather be in the Panzer IV-S or this tank? I'll tell you which one I'd rather be in. Can you guess? Oh, this one for sure, man. Panzer IV-S might make a little more money, but even between this and the Fury, man, I'd much rather be in this tank. This thing is amazing. I'm so looking forward to being able to platoon and play this with friends when they want to go to Tier 6. This is it's just a winner. This is a great tank and a great way to make money. You know, T-3485 is too, the Rudy, but the Cromwell B is just, it's just fun. So let's take a look at the stats and see what's going on. 38, 34 take home, 2,000 in ammo. The ammo's kind of expensive, but it's not horrible. Would have been a $21,000 battle had I not been premium. 14 shots fired, 12 penetrations. I did 1,000 damage, just over 1,000. Also got a little bit of spotting damage, but not much. Took 654 damage. Blocked one shot. All right, guys, let's go to the next battle. All right, battle in progress. This is the second battle in the Crummy. I'm going to scout out here, thinking, well, try to do some spotting. Obviously, this tank is super fast downhill, so it's like, well, if I can get out here and see what I can see, I'm going to pick up speed a little bit. I wait here for a little bit and try to spot some stuff out, and lo and behold, nothing happens. What? No battle? No tanks? No nothing? Nobody's going to come down here? Really? Huh, maybe all their force went the other way. So I'm thinking, well, I can maybe steal this opportunity and fly around here and back to normal speed. What the heck, we'll go a little faster. I sneak over here thinking, oh, I'm going to get spotted, but nope, nothing. So now I'm going to go up the hill. Anything? Nothing. What? Where did these people go? Where did these people... Uh-oh. Up on the hill, a VK 3601, and I'm going to try to see if their Artie's back here. So I'm thinking, well, he's probably seeing me, but hopefully he won't hit me. Oh! He's like Jaws, man. This guy, you'll see what I'm talking about. Jaws is alerted to my presence. The shark. Can I kill him? Sure. But he's got some armor, and I'm... Oh! Oh, where did he come from? Oh, no, my track. Okay, fix the track, Arthur. Fix the track. Don't let him kill you. Get away. Okay, I'm going to run. I'm getting down the hill, hoping that VK can't hit me. And Arthur screws up. Sitting duck. Oh, 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 jeez. I missed. Oh. And what you've just witnessed is the unluckiest T-37 player in the world, because that guy, he could have served me up with peanut butter and bananas. You know, I mean, it was. Anyway, all right. So back to the game. So I'm just gotta wait now. I broke both my tracks, so now I gotta wait till the tracks are fixed, and
let's go.
gotta make hay while the sun shines here. I'm gonna get out of here. So looking around so far, no. This poor guy never gets a hit on me. He fires again and hits the rock. But he's persistent, I will say that. So fluke number 1 is over. This battle is full of them. I just got really lucky in this battle. Now, unfortunately, well, you'll see. You can see our team is getting pretty much decimated. People are swearing at each other at this point, and it's not going well. Jaws is still following me. I'm getting away, though. And this tank, of course, because of its speed, it can outpace that. And pretty much any heavy tank it can outpace. If you're trying to run, you can run. If you're exposed and there's no, well, terrain, well, then you're in trouble. What surprises me about the Cromwell is how small, there he is again, is how small the tank is. It's actually a very tiny little tank, which is cool because that makes it a lot harder to hit. So that's why when I face these things, I'm always having such a hard time dealing with them, because they're fast and little. So now it's time to find that artillery. Let's get that thing done. Uh-oh. I didn't think he'd be ready for me. Oh! Luck number 2. He's going to ram me. Oh, oh, oh. That was luck, luck, luck. So here, let me introduce unluckiest artillery in the world. Oh, what a beautiful thing. He did 0 damage. I said, OMG, oh my gosh. My heart was beating after that happened, for sure. And so, looks like I'm clear. I think I got away from Jaws, but now, this is not looking good for our team. Uh-oh. There he is. He's looking for me. I don't think he sees me. He's looking up to the right there, so I don't think he knows I'm over here. So I'm just going to run away. There's no point in facing him, because I'm going to try to help our team over here, and, you know, I have no health left, so if he hits me once, it's over. So I'm like, well, I can just maybe go over here and make a difference. And what do we have here? T-29. He's kind of soft, isn't he? Let's find out. Nobody's over here. I don't think anybody knows I'm here yet. So. Now, if I was a great Cromwell player, this may have gone better, but I'm not. Once again, folks, 3rd game in the tank. Yeah. Oh. Whoops. If that would have hit, that would have killed him. Unfortunately, the first shot missed, and that's it. He lives. And I know it's too dangerous to come out again, because now he's loaded and he's looking my way. So I'm going to see if I can... I'm going to try to flank around here and see if I can pop down into this crevice here. But my problem was I didn't read the map correctly, and I thought that this right here was in the next thing over. And what do I get for that? Well, here's the Cromwell inexperience. Oh, Lord! Oh! But, you know, all things considered, that was a great game. All right, so even though it was a defeat, it was actually more money for me than the last battle. I got a little bit of spotting damage, 220, but I spotted a lot of tanks, which, you know, the Cromwell is kind of a scout cross hybrid scout medium tank. But yeah, just under 1,000 experience. That's non-multiplied, right? If we look at the, well, I guess it is, because look, that was a 513 experience game. I was the top scorer on the team. I did the most damage on the team. Ridiculous. What is up, guys? Come on. Pull together. So on a tier 8 game, I'm the top scorer. Go figure. 35,000 take home, and that was, you know, I fired a lot of ammo, so that, plus I had to fix my tracks, and I had to fix my crew member, because they got my driver, I think. Anyway, I just, Quartet, worth it. This tank, if you can't afford the Quartet, absolutely. If I had to pick one, this is the tank. So once again, thank you, Mr. Mean, for supplying this tank. I am so ecstatic to be able to have this in my garage. It's going to get a lot of use. This is going to be my go-to premium tank when I want to grind credits. So, but in the T-35, T-3485 too, Rudy is awesome. Both these tanks are just incredible, fun tanks. I would suggest if you can afford the Quartet, which I couldn't, so I understand, but if you can afford it, it's definitely worth the money. Because all of the tanks are great. So anyway, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all on the battlefield.